Let's play some Pathfinder. Okay, so to give you guys a reminder, it's been 3 weeks since we last played. It's the perennial problem with having adults play, do any kind of activity, social activity together, even over the internet, is that you end up having to schedule it, and people have lives and kids and all that nonsense. I don't know what all of you were thinking reproducing, but that's your choice. So where we left off. Our group of heroes, our group of adventurers, had been sent down to the depths beneath Otari to seek out the source of the theft of several hundred pounds of fish from the Otari fishery. Last time you pushed deeper into the tunnels you had discovered beneath the city, the dark, slimy tunnels, dank with musty air. And you came across this group of strange, like mid-sized, almost child-sized reptilian warriors who you interrupted in the midst of looting an ancient storeroom, a barred gate that had some crates and things behind it that they were trying to get into. As you intruded upon their efforts, they whirled around and rushed to attack, and through the combined efforts of the group of you, you managed to prevail. Moving forward, you then encountered a strange room full of an altar, almost, an altar to the god Abadar, the god of commerce and cities and banks and judges and lawyers. And there was a challenge placed before you to solve a puzzle about value, the value of coins. Using an imperfect strategy, you nevertheless persisted through several attempts until you found the correct solution and received the blessing of the god, which allowed you to enter a small storeroom where some gifts awaited. And while you were in there, you managed to notice through some tiny perforations in the stone wall that the next chamber, the next place you might advance in your exploration, contained more of these reptilian creatures, these kobolds. And Ezrin, locating a giant lever, deciphered some of the writing, saw that 2 of the settings on the lever were active and inactive, and with a giant chunk, move the lever to the active position. You heard some cables ratcheted up. You heard something activate in the next room, and that's where we left off. If you guys want to swap over to Foundry, you are currently holed up in this small vault of Abadar, where you have received some treasure, where you have peered through, and where you can hear the rambling mutterings of these creatures in the far wall. They do seem to be talking about. You decipher a few fragments in common about the boss's new pet, and comments about the town above. And when we had left off, you were gleefully discussing what the impact of the trap that you have activated might be and how to lure some of these creatures into it, that they might suffer a gruesome end without your hands getting dirty. So that's where we left off, if you guys would like to jump in and resume that discussion.
Yeah, Ezrin has a quick game question. So I know we can hear the voices through this wall or whatever, and it looks like we have a slight amount of vision into there, because I can see a tiny bit of the room. Actually, I can see a little bit more if I'm in the... Oh, yeah, I can see actually a decent amount of it when I'm standing in this position here. Can I see the creatures that are in the next room at all? If I poke my head, if I look through the portal or whatever, the arrow slit that's in this wall here.
So the arrow slit goes through a solid foot of stone wall. It gives you a very narrow aperture to look through, and from what you can see is what you can see. You do not see the creatures. You can hear them, but you don't see them.
Got it. Hold on one second. Got it. So if I wanted to target something, I couldn't target them. I can't see them, right?
Correct.
I can't. Okay, got it. All right. I had a thought, but if I can't target them, then I can't do it. All right, I'm gonna suggest to the party that should we just make some noise or something? Like, what do we? If we want to get them to move forward to come to the door, I think that'll probably set the trap off if we try to lure them into this hallway. What do you guys think?
I think it's a great idea.
All right. Who has a really good
I think
me kobolds.
maybe if some of the maybe we could set up in the puzzle room. Like set our own trap in case any of them survive
I
this big
agree.
trap.
That's an excellent idea. I will not be in front though, and Ezrin will walk back into the room and just step back to I lost myself, but Mariel moves.
Is the trap
move my
on?
character. The trap is on currently. Yes. I'm behind Maricel, or Maricel.
Wait, one of us has to be there so they can see us and come after us, though, right?
Yeah, I think we should put Varric in the front. He could just be like, "Oh, look at me! I'm big and strong. Don't chase me. Whatever."
Can I make a check to remember what kobolds like to eat?
Yeah, go ahead and make this would be a recall knowledge check. I think you actually failed on your check to identify them in a previous episode, but you could make an educated guess. I think. Go ahead and make a lore check. We'll say this is a DC 15.
Lore, which is somewhere in here. Where's the rest of them? I see. I have like 5 skills here. Oh no, I have to scroll down. There it is. Hold on.
Mike, do you mind moving your character so I could click on my token?
Oh.
Stuck behind you. No, it's not your fault. I moved myself behind you. Thank you.
Jordan, the room that we're in right now does not have a door, right?
There is
at the end of this hallway?
Yes, there is a door at the end of the hallway. That is a very good roll. I've meant to ask you guys to call out your rolls. So, Colby, what'd you get on that
20.
lore
Got a
check?
natural 20. 23 total.
Oh yeah.
Natural 20 with a 23. That's fantastic. As you think about that question, you think, what do these creatures eat? Your mind goes back to your encounter with that small group in the storeroom, and you remember one of them had a freshly slain rat hanging from its belt. And you suspect that down here, they probably eat some of those fish that they steal, but they probably also enjoy the occasional fresh rat, as it is a available source of meat for them in these tunnels. Thinking about it, they would probably also eat pretty much anything that they could catch and carve up, but rats would be the most plentiful. Jamie, to answer your question, there are 3 doors here. There's the south door you entered from, the north door which you have not opened or gone through yet, and then the kind of stone wall sliding door, the secret door that opened when you solved Abadar's puzzle and opens into that storeroom to the right.
But in terms of where we think they're going to come through, that's just the north door, right?
That is the door you are standing in front of,
Okay.
yes.
Do we have any other trap making
Yeah,
abilities?
I'm ready. Just make
we
yourself look really appetizing.
Well,
Make yourself appetizing.
Now I was thinking
I
maybe
could
we
start
could-
banging my shield against the door.
Wait, Colby
Is
has an
that-
idea. Hold on.
I-
Varric
well-
has an idea.
The reason I was trying to remember what they liked is maybe I could mimicry like some rats rustling around and squeaking and get them to like come in hot,
You have a rat call, like a duck call. Like,
Harsh is a competent outdoorsman. Certainly he would have practiced making rat sounds, or he's heard them before at least. But I was going to say, do we have any other like actual trap making, or are we just going to like let them in here and like just wreck them?
Fuck him up. I think, yeah.
So there are items called snares in Pathfinder, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I don't think any of you have any, nor do any of you have any skills related to them. So I don't think
You're
that's
the
a
only one that
possibility
might,
for you.
yeah. Check
Yeah,
your
okay.
If you had
inventory,
some sort of a
you're the only
snare, you
one.
could absolutely put it where Valeros is standing right now and hope that somebody would run into it. But I don't think you guys have access to that.
I have
Alright.
rope. Could you
Yeah.
gimmick something?
I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily
Probably not
more
necessary
effective
gimmick.
than an
It's
axe.
a kobold. We tore through the last ones like they were butter. I don't think it's a huge issue.
That's the ticket.
And hopefully at least one of them kills themselves on this trap that I activated. So,
All right.
Let's see what
Well, I'd like to try this then, just to see if they come. If I get up, this door is open, right? All right, we don't know
No.
yet.
No, we don't know.
It has not been opened. You have not examined it.
Okay.
Can I examine the door?
Make sexy rat noises. Go for it.
Sure. Valoros, give me a perception check.
Oh, it did blind by okay.
Hang on. I should be able to see that if I go over to. Let's see. How'd you do? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that did not need to be a blind roll. You might remember in the bottom right of the chat, there's like a toggle for that, or I'm not sure where you rolled it from, but usually there's options to roll it publicly with the dice or privately with the little eye with the slash through it. So in this case, I'll tell you, you rolled a 23. You rolled a natural 18 plus 5. So. You take a look at the door. This is an ancient oaken door, and as you look at it, you can see the hinges are heavily rusted. It is not locked, but with that perception roll, you would know that opening this will make quite a bit of noise.
Okay.
That's good though, right?
Yeah, we want them to come through the door to us, theoretically.
Yeah, let's alert them that we're here. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Get them, Barrick. Make some rat noises.
All right. Well, I thought do the rat noise or you just want to open the door?
Let's try the rat noise. If it doesn't work,
okay.
we'll open the door, right?
Yeah. Try rat noise.
Maybe you can like tap at the door like a little like rat claws.
Yeah, that's the idea. Like use my nails to skitter around and make rat squeaks. Would this be a performance or a
nature
survival or nature?
I would say, let's see.
That's so good.
I would let you roll either performance or nature to mimic the sounds of like a particularly juicy rat skittering around in this room. The trick is going to be making it loud enough to be heard through this door in this room on the other side, where you don't know how big it is or where these creatures are. They're close enough you can hear them through the holes in the wall, but you need to make it loud enough that they can hear it, but not so loud that they're afraid that it's some sort of giant rat. So yeah, I'm gonna say we'll set the DC at this for 18. If you go under it, I'm not sure what reaction we'll have, but it will probably not be quite the reaction you want. Let's see what you roll here.
All right, so Harska, I guess he just walks up to the door, uses his nails, and makes some squeaking noises here.
Hell yeah.
You got 11 with a total of 16.
Ooh, okay, it's not bad.
16. Okay. So you roll up to the door, and Colby, let's hear it. Let's hear Harsk's mouse impression.
It's like this. It's like squeak, 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 squeak.
Masterful. You make these noises at the door, and with a 16, I'm going to say it's close enough to the DC I set that there's no negative consequence, but the noise doesn't attract the attention that you wanted it to.
Well, plan B.
Plan B. Kick that
I'm gonna full force push this door open while not trying to move forward so the door will swing out. But I'm not going anywhere.
All right, go ahead and click the door open. As you do, the hinges give off a horrible rusted noise, and you hear barking from inside the room. And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative. Give me a second here to get everybody into the combat.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll wait.
Will it hold the initiative, or is it?
I did already. I'm so sorry.
No, nothing showed up. I don't think it counts yet.
Oh,
Dan.
good.
You're good.
Don't worry, I don't
have chat. I did the same thing, and I was nervous, and nothing happened. So I assume we're good.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, now we can do it. I think. Yeah.
That everybody should be able to roll initiative now.
What's the quickest way to do it?
Okay. So
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a button for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
9. Ugh. All right. Well, at least Colby got a good one.
Do we need to announce these numbers?
No, it's in the chat automatically. I think initiative.
No. So initiative rolls are fine. We can review them after everybody's rolled.
I don't know if anybody else having the same thing, but my screen's just full of dice right now.
Yeah.
Just full of dice.
Okay, so our initiative rolls. You guys don't. Well, I guess you can see the carousel, so you do know. But I'm not going to announce the enemies' rolls. I'll just tell you, Valros hit a 22, Harsk had an 18, Mauricio had a 14, Kyra had a... Wait, am I
11.
looking at this right?
24.
I got the numbers wrong. I was looking at the wrong number.
It's on the
this?
it's on the readout. So Valor's
I'm 11.
Oh, I was looking at your
Harsk
hit points. You have... Okay, yeah. Valros rolled a 24. Harsk rolled a 20, Mauricio rolled a 12, Kyra had an 11, and Ezrin is bringing up the rear with 9. Your enemies rolled whatever it is that they rolled. So we're going to start the encounter. Valros, you're going to be up first, and let me real quick adjust the music here. So I want to stop these. And what are you guys feeling like? Kingdoms and Conquerors, War Machine, Paladins, Resolve, Crimson Archers.
This all sounds so unnecessarily epic. Yeah.
We'll do Crimson Archers to start here.
Do they have a one called Slaughter in the Dark?
Valeros, you are up.
Can I delay my move? Can I just wait
You
here on my shield
absolutely
raised?
can. Yes, you can delay your turn. What that means is at the end of any creature's turn, you can choose to re-enter initiative. So if you're going to delay your turn, we can have you do that.
Okay. Do I need to hit something on you?
No, you don't hit a button. We're just going to move past your turn.
Okay.
When you want to come back in, let me know.
Okay.
So a creature you can't see is going to ready an action, and that is all it's going to do with its turn. This creature has been ordered to defend a position, which unfortunately for it is going to activate the trap that you guys activated.
Let's
So
go.
he tankered here. There's another little kobold in here that you guys can't see. He is going to rush forward to block this staircase that I think you also can't see. And as he does, you guys hear click and as you watch in the portion of the room you can see 3 spears come flying out of the west hall, the west wall across this open space in front of you, Valros. You see 3 spears flying eastward out of holes in the west wall. One of them is going to strike one of these creatures, or it's going to attempt to. Let's see how it does.
Nice.
With a 27 to hit, that is a critical hit on this this kobold, and the damage is going to be, let's see, maximum damage. 24 damage. This creature, whose claim to fame was a battered tin tankard full of some kind of grog, is just bisected by this spear.
Oh my god.
It is absolutely obliterated, and that's his turn. He steps forward. The trap you guys had set off fires this spear through him. That is the end of that guy's turn. He gets to do absolutely nothing. That brings us to Harsk, unless, Jamie, you would like to enter the turn order here.
I assume I must... So I see the arrows, or the spears. I must hear some kind of a squelching sound or something happening. Is it...
A squelching sound?
There's something, right? With the arrow going into his body?
Oh, you hear a scream. You hear
Commotion.
more excited mutterings in whatever language these creatures speak. Yeah, it's rough right now for them. Something got hit. You know that. You're going to continue to delay? All right, then Harsk, you are up.
Can I move and delay, or it's
No.
There's no saving points, right?
I was
You just let go.
Yeah, the trigger to allow you to take the delay action is your turn begins. So that is the only time you can take the reaction of delaying your turn.
Gotcha. In that case, I will also delay.
You will also delay. Okay. Wow. That's going to bring us to another one of these creatures. You hear a little bit of jabbering. You hear, and then you hear kind of a deeper voice saying, and yeah, at that, let's see. This creature, it's underneath here. Interesting. Yeah, the observer can't see it because you guys can't see it. This creature is going to move here. He is going to ready an action. That is his turn. Mauricio, you are up.
I'm gonna delay mine too.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm seeing this as an ambush, so
right.
I want them to come in here, you know?
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you guys are going for. Kyra, that brings us to you.
Okay, I'm gonna look around and just gonna mutter under my breath, God, what a bunch of pussies. And then I'm going in the room.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay.
And
so-
I can't see any creatures at all, so I'm gonna move a little bit more. I still don't see anything.
You should see... Oh, wait a minute. No. Yeah, you should see one creature here.
Yeah, I do. This little guy.
Yes.
How do I do that, though?
How do you do what?
Oh, sorry. Graham said fuck him up, and I said, how do I do it? I have to get over to him, or unless I was going to use a spell, and I don't want to waste
10,
it.
15, 20. You've used 20. You've used, I think, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20. You've used 25 feet of movement, which I believe is your full movement. Is that correct? Where is your...
She can move twice, though, right? And then attack?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure... where on your character sheet is your movement?
I don't know.
Look at the main card.
Oh, yeah, there. Yes, land speed, 25 feet. Right, okay. So you see another one of these little kobold creatures. You see this one has like an amputated tail. And as you step out of the door and past this massive column and into its line of sight, you see it is brandishing its spear. Its eyes whip towards you, and it goes, Rataya! Yeah! It's growling and grimacing at you. You've used one of your 3 actions. What would you like to do next?
I definitely want to go another 25 or whatever, however many feet it takes to get to this thing, and then I'm going to try and stab it.
Go for it.
Give it bar.
Okay, I need you to stop there. As you dash forward towards this creature, 2 things happen. First of all, behind it, you see a much larger one of these creatures. And I'm going to show you guys what you see. You see a larger one of these reptilians. This one seems to have a quiver of spears on its back. Its skin is a deeper bluish hue. It's larger in size. You see another jagged knife at its hip and a leather pouch. And as you come into its line of sight, it had readied an action. It is going to throw a spear at you. So we're gonna resolve that first.
Wait, that's not fair. They can ready actions too? Unbelievable.
They can indeed.
It's like when enemies heal. You're like, you can't do that. Oh, he sucked.
With a 14, it is not. It rolled a natural 3, unfortunately. So it misses its attack on you. The spear clatters to the ground next to you. That was its ready action. Stumptail, this little kobold you have closed with, had also readied an action to attack the first creature that came in melee with it. So it is also going to jab at you with its spear. We'll see if he does any better.
Probably.
No, he's gonna suck. Pretty shitty.
With a natural 6, you see this creature as you run up. This creature was waiting for you, but you see it waiting for you, and as it jabs with its spear, you casually parry with your holy scimitar. You've used 2 of your actions. All the ready actions have been resolved. You have your 3rd action. What do you want to do?
Stab him.
I definitely want to stab this little thing.
All right, target Stumptail and then roll your attack.
Oh, you got a target. Did you target?
Yeah, use the T.
Oh, I did not target. There you go, Stumptail. Wait,
T?
Mouse over, press T, yeah.
There you go.
did it? Did I do it? It's
You
on there?
targeted him. Yep.
Okay, good. Excellent. Excellent.
Pretty good, maybe?
You swing your scimitar at this creature, but just as you were ready for its spear strike, it was ready for your attack. It watched you approach, and at the last second, it dodges out of the way. That is Mauricio's turn. Does anyone who had delayed wish to take their action?
I want to
can't stand for this.
Okay.
It's my wife. I'm going to be following. I'm going to be following.
Okay, so hold on. I have to resolve this. Valeros, you move after Kyra. You are able to now take your turn. Go ahead. Wait, hold on. Let me... There we go. Yeah, take your turn.
All right, so I'm going to go up here.
Okay.
I assume all the tokens are all, I don't know, hypnotic. They're not like the actual images.
I'm not sure what you're asking me.
I assume Kyra's in front of Stumptail.
Yeah.
Is that correct? I can't. Yeah, the tokens are all like, I don't know. They have like
It's doing the the blurry black thing. You can't see the
Oh
entire
yeah,
token.
that's because
Okay. Oh, there we
that's
go.
because you don't have a light source, and I believe it's in dim light. So to you,
Click, drag.
so Stumptail should be visible because of actually Kyra should be casting light. You can see it now, right?
Yeah, now I can see it.
Okay, I think it took a second for the lighting to update, but I think it's good now. Okay, yeah. What was happening there was that it was hidden to you until it resolved your movement. I guess it took a second there, but go ahead. So you've moved in.
Okay, so that's one action taken. Then I'm going to use what is it? Sudden charge, which lets me stride twice. So I can do 40, so I'm going to move all the way over.
Okay,
Comment.
so
These
hold
guys-
there. Because you use sudden charge, I'm going to say you did not have an ability to stop, or at least to notice, the spike trap that you just stepped over. Because the Kobold Trap Master that you were fighting had indeed placed a trap down. So, what's going to happen now is you are going to, I'm going to need you to make a reflex save against 15 points of damage.
A lot of damage.
That would kill me even at full health.
Nice.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay,
Oh,
that is a failure. So, Valeros, you delay your turn. You wait until Kyra bravely moves forward to engage the first of these kobolds, and then, stepping into the room, you rush forward with your charge and do not see this bear trap that was hidden on the ground in front of this kobold trap master, and it slams into your leg, just absolutely shredding it for 15 points of damage. Go ahead and take that damage to your character, if you would.
How many hit points do
14.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just
So,
chill.
your leg is absolutely mangled. There is blood splattered everywhere, and you feel so much blood leaking out of your leg. You feel your vitality and your energy sapping out of you. You are badly wounded. However, you do get to complete your charge action. So, at the end of your double stride, you're able to make an attack of your choice.
I am going to attack the guy who just set the trap.
Good. Ooh, maybe. Hey, let's go.
What'd you get?
I got a 20.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
so 6.
Okay, so as you dart into the room and rush right through this creature's cunning trap, it's hard to read a reptilian face, but you think you see like kind of a smirk on it, like a confident smirk as you fall for its trap. You see like, but then you strike out with your longsword and cut deeply into its arm, dealing 6 points of damage. That hurts it, but this creature is made of sterner stuff than its minions. You see, it's not quite down for the count. With that, your turn is over. Does anybody else wish to
Can I get my last
undelay?
action, though?
Yeah,
I
do.
believe your charge is 2 actions, is it not? Because you moved into the room, which was 1.
It's got like a double triangle thing next to it.
Oh, are you saying from your starting position you did a charge? I'm not sure you have enough
No, it would
movement.
be one to go up, and then the sudden charge is 2, and if you land within melee reach with at least one enemy, you can make a melee strike against them.
Right, so you used 1 action to move up, and then you used this double action charge to get to here and make your strike, right? So that's 3 actions.
Yeah.
Right?
Makes sense.
It says with a quick sprint, you dash to your foe and swing, stride twice. So I don't know if sudden charge counts as 2 actions.
Yeah. Sudden charge, you needed to stride twice because you needed to move more than 25 feet to get there. So you did stride twice and you took your attack. So instead of spending 2 actions to stride twice, you spent 2 actions to stride twice and attack. So that was you spent your 3 actions.
Okay.
Okay. So Harsk and Mauriciel had both delayed. Do either of you want to go now?
Harsk wants to get in there now.
Okay, then Harsk, you are now entering the initiative order after Valeros, and it is your turn.
Okay. I might make this turn continue without flying through the wall.
So hold control, and then drag and click and click and click.
It's control.
Go for waypoints.
All right.
And as a reminder, you have 20 feet of movement for 1 action.
Well, you use 20 feet to at least get in the room here.
Right, and get in the door. Unfortunately, this big column is in your way, and you can't see anything.
Well, at least I know there's no traps because he just ran in here. But Harsk is going to run in and say, "So much for the plan."
Well, you did kill one. One of them got killed by the thing you activated. But that's you have 5 more feet of movement if you want it on this second action.
I'll take 5 more feet, but I think that's it. Okay.
All right, that's 2 actions. You've got 1 left.
Right. I have my axe out though, which I can't do much with. I guess I'll try that intimidate thing. He's just gonna bellow angrily at the kobolds.
Okay, you can target 1 creature with intimidate.
All right. I guess I'll target the boss-looking one.
Yeah, the Trapmaster. Go for it.
Roll a 1.
Your voice cracks.
Yeah. What is it? How does your intimidation fail here?
He's gonna shout, "Hey, you! Keep your damn hands off of him!" All of his fist.
It does not impress the Trapmaster, who is currently engaged with Valeros, who seems much more of a threat than the huffing and puffing dwarf stumbling into the middle of the room. I guess that's your action. Now, sorry, Mike, you wanted Mauriciel to go as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me.
Should I do that now?
Yes, it is your turn. Go ahead.
Okay.
So Mauriciel has 30 feet of movement. She is quite speedy, so you have a little bit more flexibility for movement than other folks do.
Okay, so that's my first move. I can't really see where things are, but let's see.
I mean, you go in there blind.
Okay, that's 40. Okay. Wait.
So as you come around that corner, that would have been 5 feet to get visibility, and then you have 25 feet left from where you currently are. So you could get in melee with the spear-wielding kobold that is threatening Kyra right now. Yeah, you can get there with your second action. Yep.
But can I get far enough to flank or no?
You cannot, unfortunately. You don't quite have the movement. If you had attracted them with the mouse, they would have come towards the door. But because it's an attack, they're supposed to guard this staircase that you see, and so they're not moving towards you guys. They're letting you walk into them, and so you had a lot more distance to cover. But you have one action left.
All right, I'm gonna try using my finely crafted short sword for the first.
Go for it. Make sure you target the creature, and then roll a strike attack.
Man, I hope it explodes.
Nice.
What'd you roll?
22.
That is a hit.
Girl.
Roll that damage.
Ooh, max damage. Let's go.
Ooh, max damage. Yeah. So Mauricio, as has been the case throughout this entire adventure, when you get in melee with one of these little creatures, it dies, and you pull out your new short sword, which, like your rapier, is a stabbing weapon. And as this thing is facing off with Kyra, you come up to its side, and you place the tip just under the ribs and jerk it upwards. Or actually, you're taller than it, so I'd say you put it above the ribs, right at the armpit, and push downwards into the heart. And this stumpy-tailed kobold collapses dead. Well done.
Hell yeah.
That is your turn, Ezrin. You're up.
Yes. Do you mind refreshing my actions? I was messing around with like buttons on my HUD, and I lost my actions. I don't know how to refresh them. Do you know how to do that?
Don't worry about it. Just you get three actions.
Got it. Okay, so I got 25 feet. So give me a second. So you get into the room and then see what I can do.
You can hold the control button and then click waypoints while you're holding it to get a path set up with 25 feet. Yeah. There you go.
There you go. Sweet. All right. What can I see? I can see jack shit. Okay, so we're gonna move a little bit more. Oh no, I can see this guy. Okay. Target you.
Now hold on. Before you do anything.
Not that guy. Never mind. Yeah.
You, from that position, you cannot see either of the two remaining enemies. They are hidden to you.
No, you're right. So I can see Varsk, but it's doing that blurry line thing. I think because he's partially obscured. Harsk. Sorry. So I'm gonna move again. My second action is to move again. Go to there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Harsk.
I can see everything now. I'm good now.
Okay.
I think it was because he was partially obscured, like he had the pillar was in between me and him, so I could only see his side.
Okay.
But we're good now. I got it. Okay, so we've got.
So you've used 2 actions to move to this position.
Yes, correct. But I think this one only costs 1. Yes. So I'm going to use my force bolt action, which is I should be close enough. Let me check the measurement controls. Oop, that's the wrong one.
You want measure distance from the token controls.
Oh, 40. Dang it. Okay, I don't know if I can use it then. Might be out of options here, so give me a second. So what I was planning on doing is not going to work. 45. Well, I have 5 more feet, but that's not going to help me much. But I'll move, so I guess I'll move there for 50 feet of movement, but it's still too close. Yeah, he's 35 feet. Dang it. Okay. Let me see if I got anything else then, because my one thought was gone. So I apologize. I got to figure it out again.
No worries. This is after all the beginner box. We're all learning how to play.
Yeah, I do have a way of making. of increasing the range of my spells, but it costs an action, which I've burned 2 of, so I can't do that. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So I'm gonna instead. I'm going to go ahead and use knowledge. That's the only thing I can do, and I'm going to I can't remember if we decided this last time. Is it recall knowledge to learn about the creature itself? Is it recall knowledge nature? I can't. We had this discussion I think last time, and I can't remember which one we decided on.
So there's 2 steps. The first is to identify the creature, and I can't remember how, but you guys have identified the kobolds.
I rolled.
I have told you.
The kobold identifier. Yeah.
Yeah. In order to identify the creature, I will tell you what to roll.
Okay.
After that, you know what to roll to get more information, but. Nobody has actually identified the Trap Master. I have told you the players for ease of the storytelling, but your characters don't actually know. They just know big blue kobold with different weapons. That's all they've got right now.
All right. Could I try to glean anything on the extent of how hardy that thing is compared to a normal kobold?
Sure. You can give me a blind society check to recall knowledge.
You got it. Blind GM roll. All right, here we go. No clue, so give it to me.
Okay, you're the one who identified the kobolds last time, is that right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, so as you think about it, you recall that there's different varieties of kobolds. The smaller ones and larger ones all can have different kind of jobs. It's a very regimented society where the most powerful, or sometimes the most cunning kobold sits at the top. And then there's like lieutenants and then grunts, and they specialize in different things. What you would know about this guy is, given the leather satchel at his pack or at his hip, and the fact that you know that you can see where the trap has sprung up around Valeros's leg, you think that this is some sort of a hunter-trapper kind of creature, and the fact that it's larger and that these other kobolds seem to be following its orders, you get the sense that it is hardier.
Got it.
It's basically it's got more hit points than the little ones. That's about what you can get on the identified creature.
Okay, I'm gonna yell out really quick that the blue one's leading them, and he's probably got traps. So make sure everyone's always looking out for traps, especially you, Valeros, because you usually run in first. So make sure you're really looking out for traps. It's really important.
Oh shit, you useless idiot!
All right, that's it.
Yeah, you're yelling this to Valeros, who literally has chunks of metal in his leg from the trap he already set off. But good looking out. That's your turn.
Okay.
I think we've covered everybody who delayed, right? Everybody's gone now? Yeah, we're at the bottom. So Valeros, you see that another one of these smaller kobolds next to you, looking up at you as you engage with the big blue one, is like, he is going to take the step action, not the stride action, which means he does not trigger your reactive strike. He's going to step to this position. That is a full action to move 5 feet, but it avoids triggering reactive strike, which is key. He is now flanking you with his friend. Does he want to go hard here? Yeah, I think he does. He's going to use one action now to try to intimidate you. So as he steps in and flanks you, he looks up at you and switches to common to say, I'm going to swim in your guts, surface walker. That's his attempt to intimidate you. He will roll.
I find that intimidating.
He has no bonus here, so hang on. I actually need to find the what is it? It's demoralize intimidation, yes. So I'm gonna drag this over here. I'm gonna click this. Yeah, he actually has a -1 to this, which makes sense. He's a tiny little doofus grunt, but we'll see if he scares you with his roll. Rolling a natural 3. Rolling a natural 3 -2 or -1. You are not intimidated by this childlike creature threatening to swim in your guts. It fails, and with his last action, however, he is going to go for an attack on you with his spear. Let's see if he rolls any better. He does. So, you dismiss the threat, and then he makes good. rolling a critical attack on you as he jabs his spear into your kidney. You might go down here. Let's see how much damage he rolls. Oof.
Jesus.
He rolls a max damage here.
How much damage is Jesus Christ?
Yeah, so he rolled a D6 for his spear, a D4 for sneak attack, which because he was flanking you, then added 1 from his strength and doubled all of that. So it would have been 11 damage on max damage, and then he crit for 22. Valoros, you take 22 points of damage, and I need you to drop prone, and you are now in the dying condition.
How are you?
I'm like looking at my spells.
I don't do any of that. How do I drop prone?
So first of all, take the damage to yourself. So select your token and then click on the full damage button in the damage card in the chat window.
We need to
Because you were at
talk.
7 hit points, right?
There you go. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Then there's a little button next to your shield. There's under toggles. There's drop prone.
Drop prone. Yep.
There you go. Okay. So you are prone. You're unconscious, and make sure you open your character sheet and set yourself to dying 1. I think it might have. Yeah. No. It's you need to set dying 1 there. Okay. So I'm sorry, because it was a critical hit, you go straight to dying 2. That was a comment somebody made to me the last time this happened on one of my videos. Yeah, so you're at dying 2, you're prone, you're unconscious. I'm not sure if there's a effect for unconscious, but dying 2 should cover it. Now, I have to move you in the initiative order to right before the guy who hit you to give everybody else on your team a chance to help you. And that is Belts' turn. That takes us back to the top of the initiative order. All right, now, because you all delayed, he's going first at the top of this round. I will also say we are going to switch to another combat song here. Let's switch from the, what was that? That was, I think, Crimson Archers. We'll switch to War Machine. How about that one? Why not, right? Sounds good. So Valoros goes down. You guys watch between the trap and the flanking spear of this other little guy, who, by the way, has like 16 belts on him, like an anime character. That's his like self-expression. Valoros is down. He is dying. You guys know that. The trap master here is going to take a look at the people in front of him. Kyra did nothing. Mauricio managed to slit one of his, or like just slaughter one of his minions. So he is now going to, he's going to throw a spear at you. But first, Mauricio, he's going to attempt to intimidate you. You hear this trap master also switches to common, looks over at you and says, "Your vanguard is dead. You will all die in this place. This is our turf, surface walkers." And then he, yeah, so that's the intimidate check. Let's see how he does there.
So good.
That is a natural 19 plus 1. That is a success. Kyra, sorry, Mauricio, as this creature just casually, you watch Valoros just get casually slaughtered. It turns to you and makes this promise, and you believe it. You have become frightened. That means you're gripped by fear. You struggle to control your nerves. You take a status penalty of 1 to all your checks and DCs, including your armor DC. At the end of each of your turns, the value of your frightened condition decreases by 1. So until the end of your turn, you have this frightened 1 condition. So having frightened you, he is now going to huck a spear at you. We'll see how he does there. Yeah, with a 15 plus 10, he comes perilously close to critting you. But he hurls this spear with just, you see, this is a larger creature, and its muscles in its shoulder and its arm are rippling as it thunk, hurls this spear at you. I mean, where do you think it hits you?
In my toe.
It hurls this spear and it goes through not your toe, but the top of your foot. You feel several of the bones in your foot break as you take 6 points of damage from this spear. Go ahead and apply that damage to your character. And lacking lacking another spear to throw, because he's only got one left. What does he want to do for his third action? I think he is going to reposition here. Can he get... Yeah. He's going to go over... No, he's not. He's going to instead move to the top of the staircase, and he's going to protect the staircase from here. That is his turn. That brings us to Kyra. Kyra, you're up.
Okay, first and foremost, I am a cleric, so I am going to go rush over to the dying person.
Okay, as you move to that spot, give me a perception check.
Oh, no.
All right, that's not so bad. Perception. It's cool, it's cool.
Depends on what you perceive.
Oh, God. Okay. I always hate figuring out these things. Oh, here we go. I could do this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. No, I don't want to make it secret. Not secret. Unsecret. Sorry, I don't know how to make it not secret.
Are you in your...
She's on her character sheet.
I have no idea what this was.
So, under perception, there's an icon of a little D20, and then an eye with a slash through it, and then the number +7. What did you click?
I clicked the D20, but I accidentally clicked the eye before that. I tried to unclick it, but I couldn't. So I just clicked the D20.
Let's try it again. No? I can see your roll, yeah, and I'll tell you the result in a minute. But let's make sure you can do it the way you want to. Click the little dice. Do you see? You should see that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So click it one more time, but before you click the roll button, in the little pop-up that shows, do you see the pop-up?
Yeah.
You see above the blue, above the blue roll +7, there's a line that says roll mode. You see that?
Yeah.
So there you can switch it. Yeah, there you can switch the roll mode from, if you bring it up blind by accident, you can switch the roll mode like that. I will tell you actually rolled the same thing both times. You rolled 2 13s in a row. So as you rush to Valeros's side, you do notice right next to you, there's another one of the Trapmaster's traps on the ground. You did not step on it because you're right next to it. You can see it. So I am going to make it visible to everybody. Can everybody see the trap that Kyra found?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that was your first action, to rush to Valeros's side. You are now threatened by this kobold. What are you doing with your second action?
Okay. Would shouting something to everybody count as an action?
No, I'll give you that for free.
Okay. Watch out, you guys. There's a trap over here. There might be more. And then I'm going to try and stabilize this foo. Oh, shit. Target him.
Okay, that is a cantrip. It's an automatic success. So the target loses the dying condition, remains unconscious at 0 hit points. So, Kairos.
I didn't target him.
That's totally fine. Valeros, you remove the 2 points of the dying condition, give yourself 1 wounded condition. You are still unconscious, and actually, I suppose I should check how that works. There is a condition for unconscious. Let me... let me apply that to you, I guess. I guess that just makes you prone, yeah. Do you have unconscious now? Yeah, there, now you have the unconscious condition. Okay. Wounded 1, unconscious, prone, blinded, off guard. Yeah. Looks good. Okay, so you are no longer dying. You do not have to make recovery checks for your dying condition. Kyra has stabilized you. What it means when you are unconscious, you can read if you hover over the little status button for unconscious, it should tell you, I think. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of text there if you want to read about it, but I think on your turn you can't actually do anything, but you don't have to make those recovery checks. Kyra, back to you. That was your second action. Very well done. You have stabilized Valeros. Of course, if these creatures kill the rest of you, that's not going to help him, but what would you like to do with your third action?
Okay. I think I'm gonna try and heal him with my healing kit or my aid, or wait a second, let's see here.
So I have.
So unfortunately, that is not an action that your character can take in combat. You can take. He's actually immune to treat wounds right now, but it takes 10 minutes to treat wounds anyway. So that's not something you can do right now. You can cast. Well, you don't have actions to cast a spell either. I think your heal, if you're at touch range, could heal him. But yeah, your medicine kit's not going to cut it.
I think this is the right time to use my heal then. Oops, I didn't.
Yeah. So because you're next to him, you can use a single action to heal because the single action version of this has the range of touch. So do the first of the 4 buttons there.
Okay.
And then roll damage or healing.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Hey, max roll. Let's go.
So you clutch the holy symbol of Saren Ray that you hold, and you lay your hand on Valeros's bleeding chest, where he lost a lot of blood from the leg wound from the trap, but it was the spear to the kidney that really knocked him out. You actually slip your hand under his cuirass to that wound, and the healing energy flows through you, healing Valeros for 8 hit points. Valeros, you can take that healing and dismiss the unconscious condition. That is Kyra's turn. Amazing, well done. Harsk, you're up.
All right. So do I see the trap now? I mean, I can see it, but do I see it?
Yes. Kyra has pointed it out to you, so Harsk can see it.
All right. So can I move through it unobstructed? Like just step over it?
I think you would have to use an action to jump or leap over it. I think the PF2 action is leap.
That's fine. I don't need to. I thought it's not going to save me space.
You take leap. Leap is a move action. You take a short horizontal or vertical jump. You jump up to 10 feet horizontally if your speed is at least 15. Yes, so you move across one square to a second square 10 feet away. So you can jump over it, but you have to use one move action to get to the square and another move action to jump, and then you would land right here.
Okay. Now that I know there's fucking traps everywhere, can I make a perception check as I move forward, or is that not really a combat?
Yes. So the way this works is when you move next to a trap as part of a move action, I pause when you get next to the trap and have you roll perception. If you notice it, then I can have you halt that action or halt that stride movement there because you notice the trap. Otherwise, you continue through it and trigger it. So if you intend to make this move action, if on any of those squares there is a hidden trap, I will stop you at the right point and tell you to make your perception check. So you will have a chance to spot it.
I need to get off the measurement tool here. All right.
By the way, we are 1 hour in, so everybody should now be at 2 hero points. I forgot to have you reset them at the start. But nobody spent any, so you should now have 2 each. Just FYI.
deselect.
Those are basically good for a reroll, right?
Correct. You can re-roll any d20 roll.
Literally
You can
forgot we had
you can also spend all of your hero points to come out of the dying condition and become unconscious, just like what Kyra's spell did for Valeros.
Nice. Okay.
All right, Harsk.
No matter how many you have.
Correct. You have to burn them all to use them that way. So if you only have one, you could do it. Yeah.
Okay.
First, make a perception check. This is a public roll.
17. 24
Yes,
total.
you notice another one of these traps that the trap master has laid down.
Do it.
Let's give everybody observed. Everybody should now see the new trap.
I can only see the new one. I can't see the other
I
one.
can see both.
Maybe because I was dead.
Yeah, because you were unconscious when I fixed that. Let me give that
Okay.
to you as well, Valeros.
I mean, like, it would make sense, right? Because I wouldn't be able to hear it. But you pointed it out, so...
I guess. You can see it now, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's the vision system, so yeah, when I did it, you were unconscious, but that's fine. Harsk, that's your first action. I will tell you, if you have... hold on, let me check the story here. Sorry. Where is it? Where is the... Oh, there's... I guess there's no... There is no disable for her traps. So unfortunately, even if you had thieves' tools, there would be nothing you could do. Sorry for the interruption. I was checking to see if you had the option to disable that.
I was wondering about that. I didn't have anything in hand. I probably could like trigger it, but not necessarily disable, right? If I needed to.
You can trigger it by walking on it and then take damage.
I could stab it with my axe.
You could destroy it. Yes,
it.
you could attempt to destroy it. Yes, you could do that.
Okay.
It does not have a
I'm not gonna do
disable
that.
DC, so I don't know how that works. I might be getting that wrong.
I do
But
have
yeah.
a question though. For movement, is it doing a calculation for diagonals?
Yes, the way diagonals work are complicated in Pathfinder, just like everything else. The first diagonal you take on a move action on a stride costs 5 feet of movement. The second diagonal you take costs 10. Third 5, fourth 10, like that. So it alternates between costing 5 feet and then 10 feet.
10 feet. Yeah, so it's balancing. Okay, I'm gonna take a second move to skirt this trap I've just discovered.
Got it.
And
You
hopefully,
close with the big blue trap master that Ezrin has identified.
Yeah, moving right up on him, and I have one action left, so I'm gonna try to chop him in half with the axe here. If I can remember how to do it. Roll a 15.
Horrible. Ooh, that's good.
Fuck him up.
So your total roll was...
21 total.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay.
So this big blue kobold is like holding the line at the top of these stairs, and as you approach, it kind of snarls at you, and it menaces you with its remaining spear and its dagger. But you sidle up.
Springing deftly across the floor and comes in with a sweeping axe. Or 14 damage.
Good damage, man. Jesus.
An overhead smash with the axe, absolutely. As you skip across the darkened stone, the scent of blood filling the air, kobold blood, human blood. You bring this axe down deep into the shoulder of this creature, dealing 14 points of damage. It looks badly hurt after that, but it is still up. That is your turn. Mauricio, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna go over to this one. Let's see. Is there any way for me to flank Belts?
There is not. Unfortunately, it's got its back to a wall. That makes it hard to flank.
Yeah. All right. I'll come over here next to my wife. and attack with my short sword.
Got it. Make sure you target this creature, which is wearing about 16 different ratty leather belts with various tchotchke-like buckles.
Looks super cool.
Oh, so I'm frightened, right?
You are. That doesn't mean you can't approach it or attack. It just means you take a -1 to everything.
Okay. All right.
What'd you roll?
12.
Yeah, that is unfortunately a miss. You roll up and try to stab this creature with your short sword, but the fear gripping you makes your hand tremble. And despite facing off against Kyra at the same time and noticing the unconscious creature it had just defeated, seemingly awakening as a result of this frightening cleric's divine magic, it manages to dodge out of the way of your short sword stab. That's your second action.
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind Kyra.
Hey!
It's your fault we're here.
I mean, that's fair. That is fair.
So you move away behind Kyra, and that is your turn. Ezrin, you're up.
Yep, Ezrin is gonna. I was probably gonna work on this little guy, but seeing as he's unhurt and the big guy is not or is hurt, I'm going to move. There it is. I'm gonna move forward 15 feet to make sure I'm in range, and then I'm gonna fire off my force bolt, my focus ability. So target little homie here.
Okay, now when you roll your attack,
Yes.
you should see that it has lesser cover on the cover override.
It doesn't matter on this one. It just hits. It's just a magic missile.
Oh, this is magic missile. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So he just takes 1d4 plus whatever. He's got to roll the damage. One. What's this? Roll damage. I'm hoping it's enough. Oh, nah, not with min damage. 2 damage. Dang. Okay, nothing. But every little bit
Use
against.
your hero. Reroll
I mean-
it. Use your lucky.
Nah, it's fine.
So you sidle up, you step forward. All of the meat shields are doing their job and keeping them at bay for the erudite wizard to do his thing, which is to kill things with magic. And you point your finger at the creature, and a little bolt of energy kind of sidles forward and click, kind of flicks its ear. You see it chop some of the ear off, and you smile to yourself and say, "Job well done, Ezrin, old boy." And it takes 2 points of damage.
All right. That is, I think, unfortunately, all I can do. Actually, no. I guess I got one last thing to do. I'm gonna actually. Yeah. I'm gonna use message, which is one of my spells, to try and intimidate. I mean, it's just. I guess I'm gonna attempt to intimidate the other little guy, but I'm gonna do it through the message spell. It's all one action, whatever. I'm gonna tell him that. The little guy, the one that's in front of Valeros, I'm gonna be like, it's like, this is your last chance, you better run. But I'm gonna make it sound like it came from just like every direction at once, just like into his head, like, this is your one chance, you better run. Alright, so let's hit.
Okay, roll an intimidation. Yeah, roll demoralize.
Yeah, let's see. Private GM, right, or public for this one?
I don't know that demoralize is supposed to be. Let me check. I don't think it has the secret trait. No, it's public. It's public is fine.
Okay, all right, cool. I might reserve the right to do a hero point on this, so don't react immediately. No, I'm gonna re-roll that. We're gonna re-roll that. Do again. Because I click off one of my hero points. All right, let me re-roll that. Because I have a +0, so this is like just a complete D20 roll. Yeah, okay, that's worse. Jesus. Okay, I crit failed twice. I'm not gonna do it again. So.
Curse of inspiration. Yeah, you re-roll and get a worse result. So this creature sort of hears this buzzing at the back of its mind as this message spell goes off. Here's something about, you better run. It's too busy facing off against the 3 opponents to pay attention to your weird little message. And it saw that dinky little 2 points of damage you did. You are not the threat. This, like, the elf with the short sword is stabbing people to death, and the fighter on the ground is no slouch either. So that is your turn. Valeros, you come to after you felt a sharp pain in your lower back, matching the pain in your leg, and everything went dark. You wake up on the ground with Kyra over you. You feel the flush of divine energy closing your wounds and restoring some of your stamina. You're weakened, but you're not down and out for the count. And you see standing above you is this little guy who stabbed you in the kidney. You are currently prone. What would you like to do with your turn?
I assume my shield also is no longer raised, right?
Correct. Your shield, even if it is raised, is always lowered at the start of your turn. And then if you spend an action to raise it, it goes back up until the start of your next turn.
Okay. So just look at Kyra and say, thanks. But it is your turn. And then I'm going to jump to my feet. I am going to look at this weird kobold with all his belts. And I'm going to try to demoralize him by saying something like, when I'm through with you, I'm going to turn you into a belt.
On point. Go for it. Roll demoralize.
Oh.
Probably that kobold's like dream way to die.
You see, okay, so you make this claim to this kobold, which is facing off against you. It's a combination of the fact that it thought it had killed you, and you've stood up, seemingly unfazed, and then you have commented on its clothing choices in a way that shakes it to its core. It has made that threat before to other creatures, and it has always succeeded. So when you stand up from the dead and threaten to turn it into a belt, you see the red flush of its scales pale to a light pink as it is terrified by what you have to say. It has gained the frightened condition, lowering its AC by 1.
Go. Stab it.
Now, I'm just gonna take a swing.
Go for it. This is what you're good at.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, let's go. +9. Let's go.
That, yeah. What did you roll here?
I rolled a 7. Ended up being a 16.
Yes, +9 gets you 16. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, let's go.
It's gonna be 12.
Hell yeah.
These things have
Turn that
7
kid
hit
into a
points.
belt.
So tell me how you belt him.
Just straight decapitation.
Ooh.
Swing right
Just
across.
straight across the neck with the long sword, and the head rolls off and tumbles to the ground, plopping on the ground. You see the little child-sized reptilian body. You see spurts a couple times, and then the body just collapses, slumps down to the ground. It is dead, and that is your turn. Well done. Okay, that brings us to the Trap Master, who sees that things are not going well for him. All of his minions are dead. Its traps have been exposed. It did put one of the humans down, but it's gotten back up. So it is going to take one last stab at you, Harsk, in front of him, to try and injure you. With a 17, it misses by 1. Your AC is 18, right?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Just barely, yeah.
Just barely misses. It makes a last desperate stab at you with the short sword, and seeing it glance off your armor, it hisses in frustration, and it is going to turn and run down these stairs.
Attack.
You do not have a reactive strike feature, unfortunately, so you do not get an opportunity attack. Given that it's using 2 actions to run, it is going to disappear down this spiral staircase, and it leaves your line of sight.
What's there?
With that, I will say that at present, we are out of combat.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I guess I was kind of wrong, guys. Sorry. My bad.
Ezra will walk up and be like, I think that went smashingly. Valoros, you'll be fine. Just rub, what do they say? Rub some dirt on it. Whatever they say.
Rub some dirt on it. No. As the cleric, I don't recommend that.
Well, thank you for bringing me back up here, Ezra. As always, absolutely useless.
Hey,
we should probably get moving down the staircase. I feel.
Well, do you want to take a breather? You're bleeding from several holes. I was being flippant, as they say these days. I mean, we could look around. You're bleeding. Your leg is in pieces. I hate to, I'm not a doctor, but that does not look good.
I've had worse.
You've had worse.
Does Harsk remember seeing the Trapmaster have any more traps on him?
It would be hard for Harsk to know that. I would say, let me think about this.
Like, did he have a backpack?
He did have a backpack. I would say this is tough. I would say trying to determine the contents of someone else's pack is either a perception check or like maybe a thievery check would work, but this would be very difficult. I would say we would start with an expert DC and it would be very hard. So you would need a DC 20 to know the answer to that question.
I'm going to take a stab at it and see if I can intuit based on the size of those traps and the size of his backpack. He could have a couple more. I'll just roll a perception if that's all right.
Yep.
Oh, well, couldn't tell at all. I got to roll a 1.
Yeah, on a nat 1, you just don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, Harsk is going to try to collect the 2 traps left behind.
Okay, so you can destroy them. You cannot collect them.
Can't trip them and put them in my bag?
I think, let me double check here.
I feel like I could throw a rock at it.
The Cobalt trap, the rudimentary trap activates next time.
That's how that one guy go.
Failure. The trap is destroyed when activated or after 8 hours, whichever comes first. A trapper typically carries enough raw materials to make some number of traps a day that I'm not going to read to you. It doesn't really say anything about whether, I guess, I would say, so these are rudimentary traps that were made in place by the trapper's skill. I would say to collect the materials. No. They act like bear traps, but they're a feature of this monster, essentially. I would say I would allow you to make a DC 20 crafting check to be able to dismantle one of these traps and take it with you. I would say it would take you at least 10 minutes to do, and then to deploy it would take you a full minute. But I would allow you to try it, but there are some limitations to what you can do because you are not that creature. You don't have its ability. So reusing it is very difficult, I would say. It's possible, but very difficult.
Well, I'll take a shot at it. Another 1.
Oh,
that is another natural 1. I'm going to say you go to begin attempting to dismantle this, and the thing chunk closes immediately. You barely snatch your hand out of the way. It is I don't understand. There's something weird with your token. But anyway, yeah, this spike trap is destroyed. Nobody takes any damage, but it is destroyed.
I'm gonna look on and be like, oh, you can't happen twice, right, Harsk? Go for the other one. There's still 2. There's still another one.
My god!
Can't happen twice.
You want him to get hit by this thing.
Well, so on a natural, you weren't on the square, so even on a nat 1, it's not going to hurt you. But you can try again if you want to try again. Yeah.
All right.
Although, hold on. Wait, that took
round ones.
that. Well, so I would say, I said it would take 10 minutes to make an attempt to collect it. On a nat 1, you fail almost immediately, but I'll say we've burned at least 1 minute here.
Okay.
On that. But yeah,
well,
go ahead and make.
I'll try the other one just for fun.
Is anybody else doing anything else while Harsk is doing this? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I'm gonna
just look around the room.
I'm gonna refocus to get my focus point back. That's a 10-minute thing, so.
Okay.
As well.
So we're spending 10 minutes on that.
Yep.
Please.
See if there's anything of note in the room after.
Ooh.
18. 15 to 18.
18, yeah. So over the course of the next 10 minutes, you're much more careful with this one. You see, it's like it's built in such a way as to be like hair trigger to go off, and the materials it's made of they're not really meant to be reused. It's a quickly throw it down and have it do like massive damage, kind of a trap. You try your best, but you're not really able to salvage enough components that you think it would be reusable. And unfortunately, I'm going to rule that a second failure.
All right.
It's a good idea. There are snares that you can build and construct, but you need to pay for the materials.
Gotcha.
Now, while you were making that attempt, Kyra, you were attempting to treat whose wounds?
I'm sorry, I forgot his name.
Valeros.
Jamie's character.
Valeros.
What?
Okay, Valeros is immune to treat wounds for the next like 40 minutes. You used treat wounds on him last time, and essentially
6 points.
Oh my god, definitely. I'll treat my babes, my wife's wounds.
Okay. So you spent hold on right there for a second before you make that move, and I may have you remake that move, Ezra.
Oh, sorry.
As
dear God,
Kyra begins to treat wounds, and you can roll that treat wounds check, Kyra. As Kyra begins, that's a nat 20, amazing,
dude. 20,
wow, so
much healing.
I don't even need that.
I bet you wish you got that, Valrose.
As Mauricio, as Kyra begins treating her wounds, as Harsk is messing around with these like traps that this kobold left behind, about the first minute of the 10 minutes it takes her to treat your wounds, I am going to ask you to make a perception check. So
okay.
Hold on.
Me, right?
Sorry?
Yes, only Mauricio.
Okay.
Okay.
And add +1 to this. You get the circumstance bonus for Trapmaster here.
Is adding a +1 something I can do in the box?
If you click perception, you should see Trapfinder, circumstance +1 on the perception check. It's grayed out at the moment so it goes wisdom, expert, whisper, elf, Trapfinder. Do you see that? Yeah. Give yourself the Trapfinder bonus and then roll that publicly.
Okay, got it.
Oh shit, nice.
Okay. The DC was 20. About a minute into the healing, you hear the just faintly underneath the stone, the same cables you used to set up the big spear trap when you activated it begin, and it resets. It is active again.
Oh shit! Okay.
They set the trap again.
Where's the body of the one that got skewered?
That would be this one here.
Okay, we can't see it, so good to know though.
Oh, you can't?
I like the way you're thinking.
Corpse, yeah.
Well, they're.
So where do the spears come out of, Jordan? Assuming we can see this thing impaled on it or whatever, or like the hole that those spears came out of. Where are the actual spears?
So Valeros, when you were coming in, you guys saw Valeros saw 3 spears come out of this wall, and actually you can see 3 giant spears, one here at the base of the steps leading up to the platform you're on, one in each kind of like row of tiles here.
Okay, so it's like a launcher. It's like a freaking ballista.
Yeah, there's like a launcher in the wall, and it shot 3 spears across those rows, one each, and Mauricio has heard it reset.
Got it. So no going anywhere near the stairs. Understood.
Actually, the fact that you're on the stairs and not inside that white line is the only reason I gave you the check, Mauricio, because otherwise it would have just fired from your weight the moment it reset.
Yeah.
If I was where?
So do you see the white square to your left? There's like a big white rectangle around the tiles. Here, let me show you what I mean.
I do not see a white rectangle.
There's a big there's a big white rectangle on the map around this area. Do you see it? Yeah.
I just saw
that whole area. If you step anywhere on that area, and basically Mauricio is the one telling you guys this as a result of that perception check. If you step anywhere on that area, it will fire the trap, and 3 spears will fire out of the west wall and will hit anything standing there.
On the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the body that's on there isn't activating it.
It's not. I guess it's not moving, so I guess not. Yeah. It's not.
So we don't want to go on this area, or else the spears will.
We're going down. We're going down the stairs. We're not going back up the stairs.
Yeah. All right.
I will tell you guys, at this point, you guys have now been adventuring for, let's see, if I open up the clock here, with the 10 minutes taken, it is now 11:30. I think you guys came in here around 9. So you have been, it is taking you 2.5 hours to get through this first level of this dungeon, or these underground tunnels. You've actually skipped a couple things, so you haven't seen everything there is to offer. You have burned a lot of resources. People are immune to healing for a while. It's entirely reasonable to retreat to town now, rest up, recover your resources, maybe sell some of your loot and buy some additional weaponry or snares or other consumable items that you might want. You can check in with Tamalee Tandervale, who gave you this quest, tell her what you found, see what she thinks. Or if you want to proceed, you can go down this spiral staircase to the 2nd level and see what lies there. But you do not have to solo this in a single day, just so you're aware.
And what do you guys think?
I mean,
my skills are a little low.
I got a little bit of juice left, but I wouldn't. I mean, if it's inconsequential, because I think getting out of here would be fairly quick as long as we can figure out how to avoid the trap. I think we get out of here fairly quickly, assuming the spider doesn't come back because we killed it. I think we're good. I think it's
we could get like to the edge of the wall and then platform.
That's true. We could set it off. I guess I could throw something on like a shield on the ground or something and set it off, and then just walk past
it. Or just deactivate it in the room that we found, right?
Well, how do we get there though? If the stairs are trapped, right?
Can't we go around? Like right through here?
Oh, like the sides? Oh, that's fair point. Yeah, I guess we just walk around.
I'm just realizing. Okay, when I was talking about the white outline, you guys actually don't. It's GM only. Of course, you don't see it. I'm an idiot. Right now. I'm looking at the observer screen, and I'm seeing that you guys don't actually see the same white outline that I do. But the square that I drew on my screen,
the framed. Yeah, okay, so we can just walk around.
So you can, as long as you don't step in that rectangle, you could, like Valeros is doing it. He can go around that, shimmy around that back corner, and not set off the trap, no problem. You can also, as somebody said, you can deactivate it if you wish.
Yeah, I think we should deactivate the trap on the way out, but they'll probably reset it on the way out. Because I imagine if we leave here, come back, everyone's going to say, if we go back, I can rest. I wouldn't mind a little mid-afternoon nap, but I wouldn't want to wait too long, because I imagine the longer we wait, the more these things will have time to prepare. And if I know anything about kobolds, they like preparing and making more traps. Yeah,
that's actually a really good point. I'm not completely out of juice.
I've got a little bit left. Valeros is the only one who looks like he's not doing so hot. He's leaking. So I think we could leave it up to him on what we do.
Okay.
Let's keep going. I'll just,
All right.
somebody else can take the front.
No, that's your kind of.
Suggest the wizard, maybe.
Funny. I don't have a shield.
There you go. I think I have the most hit points. I have 21. So
Well, I mean, I've got a bit of juice left. I've got a couple spells I can still rip off if I need to. But if Valoros is up for it, I'm happy to keep going. I would like to at least see this next area, maybe poke our head in, so to speak, before we decide if we're going to go back to town or not.
I tried to go under the stairwell, and now I don't know where I am. Yeah, let's go.
I think you're probably underneath Valoros, but I think if you're going down the stairs, and I'm not going first, make sure you look for traps, because that asshole that ran down the stairs is presumably the one that set that bear trap that ripped your leg off, Valoros. So make sure you keep an eye out.
Yeah, why don't we have a trap finder go first?
Yeah.
Wait, why don't we take a body and just throw it down the stairs?
Cool.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
That's entirely reasonable. Yeah, grab that. Go. I mean, he's not very big. It's like a child, right?
Can I grab?
Dear, can you hand me a body, please?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm gonna grab Belt, bring it over, throw it down the stairs.
You walk over. Do you pick up the head or the headless body?
Headless body.
Pick up the headless body. Okay.
Just chuck it every 5 feet in front of you.
Give me an athletics check. It's. I would say.
All right.
This is a DC 10 athletics check to see if you're strong enough to lift and carry this dead kobold body.
Okay.
If not,
my Is this something I can do from my character sheet?
It's just a skill.
Yeah,
athletics.
The same skill pop out that like all the other stuff is. Perception and acrobatics, all that stuff. Nothing up top of your little character chart thing.
You're not trained. You are trained in it. Yeah, it's just if you look at your saves, core skills, and lore skills, there's just athletics T trained.
If I knew how to do that, I would do it.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
Trying to get it to pop out more.
I don't think it does, but maybe
I think
I'm wrong.
it scrolls. So like use your mouse wheel to scroll it, maybe?
Yeah, I'm scrolling, but it's weird. It's like when it comes up, it's like it's only showing 3. Before I had it like come up all the way, and I don't know how to.
Mine was the same when I opened it for the first time today, and I just scrolled around.
Okay.
I did update some of the system stuff. I don't know if the Argon Combat HUD got updated to match it, so maybe there's like some changelog thing that hasn't. Maybe that's why it's acting differently. But you can always go to your character sheet and just open your skills tab as well.
Yes.
So yeah,
It took all that time and it was a 4. Sorry.
Let me maybe try to handle that.
So you kind of like. I'm gonna say, Marissa, you go over. You're a fairly slender elf. You're very fast and very dexterous, but like you're not that hefty. And you kind of do that thing where you go down to the body, which is leaking blood out of the neck hole all over the ground, and kind of like try to you lift up the torso. Your hands get slippery and covered in blood, and you kind of slide your hand under the legs and try and lift it up, and you can't quite get it, and it kind of slides out of your hand, and you keep trying to lift it, and you just can't. It's like it's slippery and it's heavy, and you just can't quite get it up. You like. You splurt blood from as you splash the blood around. You get it all over Valoros and Kyra. It's gross. You can't lift it. It's too heavy and
We're
awkward.
gonna just be like, here, I've got it, honey. I'm just gonna grab it by a foot and bring it over because I'm gonna be the one in the front.
I'll take that.
Valoros has some trouble too, but does manage to lift this kobold body. You kind of like grab it by the feet instead of trying to lift it by this torso, and you just hang it there for a second, let some of the blood drain out. It gets a little bit easier to manage that way.
Can I put that over my shoulder and like use 2 fingers to kind of poke the eye holes of the head and grab that? Like,
you want to grab the head too?
Yeah, I need both of these things.
I mean, I know adventurers are used to gore, but you guys are really bathing in this guy's guts. But yeah, go for it. I would. Yeah, no roll necessary.
All right.
Like fishy.
Okay, so you're going down first. That's fine.
Well, Bell's is going down first.
Who's going down first?
Bell's.
The body. Throw the body down here.
Okay. What's the marching order? Or actually, go ahead and one by one move yourselves onto this square in the order that you're going in your marching order. So go around the curve of the spiral heading down. This spiral staircase is narrow and cramped, but you notice that the steps are sized for humans, and you begin to make your way down in what is essentially pitch darkness, and it spirals down and down and down. You feel the air around you getting even colder.
Is it easy enough if we just like throw the body down that we can just keep kicking it? And like roll it a little bit, and then we kick it a little bit more.
Just asked me if I wanted to teleport Kyra.
The answer is yes, you do. Yeah. So one of the features in Foundry is you can set up regions that teleport you from one scene to another. So by stepping on that, you're going down to the next map.
Oh crap! I can't move my first.
Just hold there while the rest of them teleport.
I can't teleport now because I moved myself.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Now I could do it.
I got you.
Okay.
All right, so.
Wait on Marisol. There you go. All right, here we go.
Are you teleporting over?
Everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Permission to update a token, apparently.
Yeah, I keep
now.
That too.
Yeah, we're all underneath. Or at least I'm underneath Marisol. So it's Mike. Yeah,
okay.
First Mike.
So is everybody now on the second map? I don't know if that was the best way to do that. Maybe I should have just moved you myself, but I wanted to try it and see how it worked.
I am here, but I can't move until Mike does.
Yeah, none of us can move until you say Mike.
We're all underneath your token.
Yeah, we're all trapped under you.
Yeah.
Now Hars. I'm still under there. There I am. Do I need to move?
One more.
Now I lost one.
Yeah, I gotta switch places with you, Diana.
So everybody hold in the position that you're in. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, first of all, what are you doing with the remains that you're holding on to, Valeros?
So we've successfully kicked the body all the way down the stairs. So I will.
Yeah.
Just kind of like kick it off to the side a little bit. Now that we're down here and we can see this room. But I still have the head.
You still have the head. So you've all trudged down these stairs, patched up from your various wounds, hauling along the leaking body of this dead kobold. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, and it takes you a good probably 5 minutes to descend, as this spiral staircase goes it's tight quarters and hard to navigate, and it descends perhaps 100 feet before it opens up again.
Fun.
As you reach the bottom, there is no light here, but Ezrin behind you is casting some small amount of light forward. And you see, as you reach the bottom, Valeros, you see a room that seems to have some like barricades set up. It seems to be it's been prepared specifically to defend against intruders. There's on one side there's like a table that's been turned on its side. On the other there's some crates and barrels that have been sort of piled up to create another barrier. I would ask. Here's what I have to do. I actually am going to roll some dice now. Give me a second. I have to figure this out.
Should have gone back to town.
It was your choice.
I think after you, whatever's waiting for us in this room just saw a kobold corpse come flying around the corner and splat into the room in front of us. I think we deserve whatever's coming to us at this point.
Okay, so
Especially if you're still holding the head.
All right. So. Hang on 1 second. I need to check some things. This one's a little complicated here.
All good.
All right.
All right.
So none of you see that. None of you see that. But he fails. That makes sense. Okay. As you guys make your way down here, Valeros, I think you might be the only one who actually has line of sight here. No, none of you actually have line of sight because you haven't. Oh, maybe Harsk. Yeah, I think Harsk. With your angle, I think Valeros might be able to see it too. But basically, as you guys are coming around the corner, you would have seen the Trap Master skulking in a doorway to the west, trying to hide. He's however badly wounded, and you can actually see a trail of blood leading to that doorway. And those of you who can see in the dark or have some kind of way to see him, some line of sight, I think right now Harsk. Let me make sure. All right, so I don't know if I don't know if the actual I don't know if the actual
just now.
Game system would let you see it from your current positions, but you can definitely see the trail of blood leading in that direction. So you toss this body out. There's no immediate reaction. However,
can I roll the head in a straight line to the table that's in front of me?
You absolutely can. Yeah, it rolls and thunks into the table. Sorry, I wasn't actually sure if you guys were gonna get here today.
Watching this.
And it is 9:55, but
probably effective.
No, at least let us see what's in there, Jordan. Then we'll pause. I want to see what's arrayed against us. Can we just kick the body down, dude? We're the most bloodthirsty parent D&D game of all time. No matter what game system we're playing, we're just bloodthirsty monsters.
Well, I'd say we were more practical.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, fair.
We used what we had.
Bloody world, you know? We're just living in it. Fair point. Fair point.
Okay, so the way I didn't fully understand what the the scenario wanted me to do here. If I was running this myself, I probably would have if I had designed this myself, I'd probably have a better idea. But essentially what it wants is, because most of the ambushers you can't see, like I'm giving it away, there's some ambushers here. Because you can't see them, they're not gonna act until you do something specific. So essentially, you know that Trap Master that ran from you, there's a trail of blood leading to that passageway, like leading west into the room. Until you step into the room, you won't be able to see more. So that's what I'll tell you.
Before my shield up, can I run and try to cower behind this table? Regardless, we don't know what's in the room. I don't have good visibility into the dark, but I can see this table, I assume.
Yeah, you want to move.
I know he's in here somewhere.
You want to move into yeah. So your idea is that you're tracking the Trap Master, right?
Yes,
right.
But specifically trying to get behind the table, like into cover.
So you rush up to the table, and you take cover behind it, and you now know where the Trap Master is. So he, to you, I believe, has the hidden condition, which means you know which square he's in. He's lurking in that doorway to the west, but you can't actually see him in the darkness. You can hear him. You know he's there breathing heavily, waiting to try and ambush you. And actually, I'll say, no, they already beat your perception DC, so I can't give you a perception check. But you know that he's there. So you've done that. You've taken cover behind this table. what is everybody else doing as Valeros rushes into the room and crouches at this table?
Do the same thing.
Literally not waiting for everyone to pass me.
I can't see anything, so I have no idea what's going on.
Jordan, I think I was supposed to be swapped with Diana. I think I just moved my token first, but I think she was in front of me in the order. I was supposed to be at the very back. So there you go.
Okay, it's the first time I was able to see.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. That's it. There we go.
All right, so Diana, you're at the head of the group now at the base of these stairs. You can see, as your light floods into the room, you can now see the Trapmaster, as can Valeros, which means at that point, initiative kicks in, as the Trapmaster is not going to sit there and let you guys position. So at this point, we would roll initiative. I mean, it's 10 o'clock, so I think we're going to call it, but we would roll initiative. The other 3 characters at that point who are in this room, you guys, they would become hidden to you, but you would know that they're in the room. Actually, I guess they're technically undetected. You don't even know what square they're in. But they would roll initiative too. You would be aware that there's a fight happening here. So we'll do this at the start of next session. Everyone will roll initiative. I'll set things up, and there's 3 hidden enemies in here who are going to give you some problems, plus the near-dead Trapmaster, who has not had time to regain his traps, but your characters don't know that. I'll give you that for free since you did the whole thing with the dead body. But we'll kick off with a fight with more of these things next time. I will also... Nope, you're not quite close enough. Never mind. Okay, so that's tonight's session. I guess we'll call it there.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah.
See you guys next Monday.
Good job. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.